Hey, what's up, Bat Squad? This is episode 2. It's just going to be a Q&A. Sorry that I didn't post last week. I know I said I'll post every Sunday, but I had a few things going on and I know you will understand. It's going to be a chilled episode, me answering your questions that I put up on my Instagram. And yeah, it's more for you to get to know my backstory and just get to know me better. And yeah, let's go. All right, let's get it. Yeah, first question I got, a bit of a weird one from Isaac Tago, everyone. How big is it? I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, it could be anything. I think he's talking about my muscles, but yeah, I don't know. You can tell them later. So I keep getting this question, the reason behind my tattoos. I guess for the reason behind my tattoos is I'm very impulsive. So all my tattoos are pretty much walk-ins, but they do have meaning behind it. Like, I do think a little bit about it, but yeah, all my tattoos tell a story, I guess. And yeah, I guess I also don't want to fit into society's agenda, because I know it's a bit different that I get all these tattoos and it's not normal for a footy player to have these tattoos. But yeah, I like to be different, and these tattoos do mean a lot, but I think my most meaningful tattoo is my kid's name and my wife's name. I think that means a lot to me, and you know, family is a big part of me, and especially this one on my neck. Like, I know it might just look like something else, but it's my family's name, so yeah, it means a lot. Even the ones on my face I really love. A lot of you are asking about what I eat. When I'm normally on my diet, I'm gonna be honest, I've been a bit off, but when I'm normally on my diet, like before pre-season started, when I started this animal-based diet, it's not fully carnivore, it's animal. So you can eat fruits, you can eat cheese, you can eat raw milk, like all milk, dairy. But mostly I eat red meats. What else do I have? I have a smoothie, like organic berries, and then I just make it into raw milk. And then for my fruits, I just have apple, and that's pretty simple, to be honest. Like, obviously if you can't afford like organic stuff, like you can still get normal fruit and that, like it's still out there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I eat. I just eat steak, mince. It sounds pretty boring, but steak, mince, lamb, like all that stuff, and just with apples or fruits. Yeah, sorry about my dog. This is my therapy dog. What was my life growing up? I guess growing up from Mount Druitt, like Tregear, where I'm from, it was pretty, I'll say it was good, but it was pretty tough in a sense. Like, I guess you always had to know how to fight, like, especially for me. I was a troubled kid, I'd say. Like, I was always getting into fights and stuff. Like, I was always a little angry boy. Everyone used to call me Angus and that, but yeah, I was always the smallest, but I don't know, I just never backed down, I guess. And yeah, now it's different. I'm a footy player, so yeah, I don't have to fight anymore. My life growing up, I don't know, I was put into a lot of sport. Like, my dad really trained us from young, all 3 of us brothers. We were training like the Tregear Hill at 6 years old and that, you know, competing against each other. I did karate for ages. I think I went to karate when I was 7 or something, and I did it for 5 years. I got to brown belt. I was 1 off black belt. Yeah, that taught me a lot. Like, it taught me discipline. It helped me with footy too. It helped my balance and all that. But yeah, to be honest, I didn't really like school. It wasn't for me. I don't know, for me, I say it was tough because I was like, I was getting in a lot of trouble in that when I was younger. I was always fighting and stuff. So yeah, it wasn't easy, but even the house we came from, like, I think I heard people saying that like I was rich or something. I came from housing commission. Like, if you saw my house in Tregear, I won't say it was embarrassing, but like, I had a roof over my head, but it wasn't the best. Like, I think I had the worst house out of all my friends and that. Like, just grateful for what we have now, and my life was like troubled and that, but now I'm better and I'm on a good path, and pretty much my life growing up. Yeah, what motivates me? I guess what motivates me to keep going and play footy is I think my family. They definitely motivate me to keep going, and it's always been like that since we were young. Yeah, they've always been like the core to my success and that. And I guess, yeah, but none of this is me, to be honest. This is all God's work. And yeah, I feel like it's a big blessing. Like, I feel like everything happens for a reason. And yeah, I feel like God has blessed me with these talents. None of this is me. It's all from Him and my dad and my mum. So yeah, that's what motivates me. Yeah, someone sent, what was it like for my NRL journey? I wasn't always the kid to make those teams, believe it or not, but yeah, I was always the smallest, and I never made like New South Wales or Australian schoolboys and that. So I guess there's some motivation if you think you have to make all those teams. I never really did, me and Tago. We never made any of those Australian schoolboy teams, and the boys that we thought were going to make it didn't even make it. But I feel like if you just keep going and you grind hard, and yeah, you're the hardest worker, I think you'll definitely make it. Like, don't think you have to make SG ball and all that, like, and don't give up if you don't make it. You know, keep pushing. Like, my brother didn't make like none of those teams either. Terrell, he debuted late, like, or not late, but yeah, he never made any of those teams. He quit footy and then he got it back, and now he's playing heaps good. So I feel like there's a lot of motivational stories where if you don't give up, you can still make it. Yeah, but my journey to NRL wasn't like I was the best player or anything. I don't know, I just worked hard, and as I got older, I just started getting better, and I started catching up to people because I was a late bloomer. Yeah, I always held my own when I was so small, but as I grew older, I sort of caught up to people too. And then, yeah, I don't know, I popped off from there, to be honest. Like, I started getting faster, I started getting stronger. Yeah, I finally hit puberty, I guess, sort of like a cheat code helped. And yeah, I was always pretty skillful, like with, like I wasn't always the smartest footy player, but like Taylan and Terrell, they're smarter, but I always had the physical attributes. And I sort of always knew from school, like I knew what my goal was. Like, it's sort of like manifestation. I knew like I wanted to make it, that was my only option. Like, I put all my eggs in one basket, to be honest. I couldn't think of anything else that I wanted to do. So yeah, I guess that also helped. So I went from club, and then I went to Penrith, but then I went to 20s, but then I was working a job too, because you have to work a job. So I wasn't full time, and then COVID hit, and that's when because I was a hooker always growing up. I was like hooker half, and then yeah, I was hooker throughout SG ball helmets, and then I made the transition to 20s when I knew I started getting faster, and I didn't want to be a hooker because it's too tough in the middle. But yeah, I just knew like, I knew I was getting faster, and I knew I wouldn't be a hooker anymore. So, and I started getting taller. So yeah, I thought I'd try wing. Oh no, centre. Yeah, so I started in centre, but played one game and then it got cancelled, and then they put me on the wing. Like, I did like played in this country team to get a 6 weeks for NRL contract because I had nothing, and then after that game they gave me the 6 weeks, and then within that 6 weeks it was weird because it was a weird one because I had a broken arm, like, or elbow. Yeah, I got a scar, and yeah, like I was out. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like get upgraded to top 30, but because I was just in rehab, like training, but I trained hard as in rehab, and then like those 2 weeks I got to like show like what I could do, and that's when contact and that started picking up and wrestle, and yeah, I just went good from there, and then they really liked it, and then me, Tito, Tago, and that all got signed. Or me and Tago got top 30. I think Tito was on the development, like, but yeah, I was just mad I'll come up like how it happened, and yeah, that's pretty much the story. And then I debuted, I think, in the COVID year, Sunny Coast. I debuted one game, and then I feel like I played pretty good in that debut, and then I didn't play another game, and then next year, I think Bizzo got injured, and then me and Charlie were the wingers, and then yeah, I was playing good throughout those games, and then that's how I started, and then just stayed in the wing, and yeah, and then I done my ACL obviously, and now this year I'm back and I'm in centre, a new position, and I like it, and yeah, I feel like I'm stronger and faster, but yeah, just obviously I'm new to it and I'm still going to get better, so yeah, that's pretty much my journey. Yeah, so I got a question what it's like being an NRL player. For me personally, I find it pretty tough. I don't know how everyone else finds it, but me, I find it pretty tough, like the fans and that, I like the fans, but just because I feel like I'm not good like socializing with people, but I'm trying to be better. But yeah, I just feel like I struggle, and I think you all know, like, sort of can tell by my vibe, but like, I don't mean to come off rude, but I just struggle like trying to talk to people, or if I don't know you, I don't trust people. So I feel like I really struggle with that, but in saying that, I know I can be better, and I know I will get better. But yeah, I think just growing up and the things that I've went through and that's happened to me, it's sort of like, yeah, it's sort of a tough one for me. Like, my mentality is pretty like I always think someone's trying to fight me, or like, why are they staring at me? Like, yeah, that's just it's pretty sad and bad. But at the same time, I do love like when I see genuine kids coming up to me and they're really genuine, and it makes me think like, wow, like, I can't believe I inspire these kids, and these kids look up to me. I never thought like this would happen, but yeah, so I don't know, it's a bit like, it is good, but in a sense it's sort of like what comes with it, like stuff that people don't know, like we get texts pretty bad too on Insta and that, like Cop a lot of hate, obviously, especially in the media nowadays. Like, I feel like the media finds anything just to take and, you know, blow up for their views. Especially that's how I feel with me lately. Just any little thing I do or anything, like, cause I'm the hot topic right now, to be honest, or like I'm a topic, they're just running with anything. So someone asked me how did I start loving Batman so much? It was a bit of a weird one because I always loved anime characters, like always sort of put myself in their shoes and thought, wow, that's my story. Or, but yeah, Batman, I just fell in love with Batman, because he's so like underrated, I feel like, and he's not really like, you wouldn't choose him on your team out of all the other heroes that are like, that you could choose from, like Superman and all that. Like, he doesn't got really any powers, but I feel like he does his best work in the shadows. Like, his story, like, he's the villain to everyone else, but everyone that actually knows him and like sees what he does, like, he's actually a good person. So that story, I sort of fell in love with that story, and I thought, like, that's sort of like me. Like, I might look like the villain like everywhere else, but I feel like my family and everyone else that knows me knows I'm good, and I feel like that's all that matters for me. So I fell in love with that story, and yeah, that's why I love Batman so much. Someone asked me a really deep question. I really like deep questions, to be honest. It's your version on life and what reality is to you. I feel like for me, my version in life is just to be a good person. Yeah, mainly just to, I don't know, like, I feel like my version is not like fitting in society's agenda for me. Like, I really feel like, I don't know, like, I'm different from society's agenda, and I want to be different. Like, a lot of stuff happening around the world and that, yeah, like, I'm like against that. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but yeah, I feel like I'm just open, like, I wouldn't say woke, but I'm just aware. And yeah, but my version of life is just to be a good person. And if you're religious, you're religious, but you don't have to be religious. But yeah, for me personally, I'm a believer in the word. Like, I really want to go to heaven. So obviously I'm half in, half out. Like, but yeah, eventually my goal is to be fully in the word and just become a good person for my family and show them the right way. And hopefully I get to see my kids do better than me. Like, that's my version of life for me. Yeah, that'll be my dream come true if I just see them succeed, and mainly I just want them to be happy. Like, my goal in life, like after this footy's done, like, I don't know how long I'll play, to be honest, but after this footy's done, my goal is to just get a massive farm and just go away from everything and, you know, just create my own, like, sort of like village, like, for me and my whole family, not just my family, but my aunties, my uncles. Yeah, my goal eventually is to create a massive farm, and because I know land's like expensive and massive, but it's to get a massive land and then let my whole family come live on it and build homes for them, and yeah, just create like our own farm, like grow off our own crops, grow our own cows, like be self-independent. That's my goal. So yeah, it's a big one, but that's eventually what I want to happen. And then I'll get off everything and just become like a little monk and have my own little village. So yeah, that's my goal. Why did I start YouTube? I guess I sort of wanted the fans to see what we're like outside of footy. Like, I think everyone has their judgments of what we're like inside of footy. Like they might think we're a gronk or like we're bad, but I guess like even the first episode showing you what I'm like you all commented like, this is mad, wow, I thought you look so different. Like, I feel like if you all got to know me personally, like outside of footy, I feel like a lot of you would like me or like have a different opinion on what I'm like, because yeah, I'm not what I'm like in the football field. Football scene's totally different, and to be honest, I'm really laid back and chilled, and I guess if I trust you and I like your energy, like, I'll be open to you, and I'm really easy to talk to. But yeah, like I'm way different to what I post. Even on my social media now, I'm way different to what I post. And yeah, but for me personally, it was for you to see what I'm like outside, and I sort of was always trying to find my niche, like what I wanted to do, and I really couldn't find anything. Like, I always found like, oh, maybe YouTube's something on, like, I watch it a lot. Like, I watch Mr. Beast and all those people. I was like, maybe this is what I want to do after footy. Like, and like, you can create so many revenues from footy. I mean, from YouTube, like different revenues. Whereas footy, you only got so much time. Like, your body doesn't last forever, to be honest. And I'm realistic. I know that's not the case. I really want to be like an entrepreneur. I want to have different types of businesses. yeah, I got a lot of ideas, but maybe that's a problem. But yeah, I do have a lot of different ideas, and I guess that's why I sort of started YouTube too, because it's longevity. So, and plus I could do this when I'm like 50 and something, just cruising around on the beach or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, and then I'll start like making it into a family, like going outdoors or something, like, yeah, just heaps of different stuff, just so you see a different insight of what my life's like. But yeah, that's the reason I started YouTube. So what's my training days and schedule like? It always varies, schedule and training. Like we had turnarounds are different depending on what day the game is. But normally, if the game's on a Saturday, our training would train Monday, Tuesday, and then we would have Wednesday off, and then it would be Thursday, Friday, we'll train, and then yeah, game Saturday. Wait, is that right? Yeah, Thursday. Yeah. That's how it'd go. What I do like in those training days, my prep's pretty much like I'm getting a mad routine now. I wake up at 4 in the morning, and then I just read my Bible, like it's on the table over there. I've been getting into that, and then I go for a walk with my dog, this one, because she needs a walk twice a day. Like that's her breed. She's very clingy. But yeah, I've been doing that lately, to be honest. And then normally I'll eat in the morning. I'll have 4 minced patties and just 4 eggs. And then I'd get my Penrith gear ready. And then, yeah, I'd kick off the training, and we start at like 9 and then finish at like, it depends if we have massage, we're like 4 or 3. And then if we have massage, it can go longer. And then when I come home, I'll have my smoothie, and then I'll eat another massive meal. I have steak, avocado, steak, avocado, halloumi, 4 minced patties, and sometimes I have carbs like rice or sweet potato. That's the only carbs I have. And then if I'm hungry, I have dinner, but normally I'm not that hungry, and I'll just have a little dinner, and yeah, that's pretty much what my day looks like.
Do they prepare food for you guys as well at the...
Yeah, they do. So there's already meal packs there that you can take, and most people do eat it, but the diet that we're on, I don't really eat it. So me and Tago and some of the younger boys that's on it, yeah, we don't eat it. We bring our own meal pack. Top 3 animes for me personally is, I say the Dragon Ball series, that's up there, Naruto. And for me now, like, even though it's a new anime, like Solo Leveling, it just came out. It's crazy, man. So yeah, those are my top 3 animes, but yeah, I don't know, just the stories behind it, and a lot of my tattoos are inspired by anime, so yeah. Oh, actually, and 7 Deadly Sins is up there, yeah. What I do in the off season, to be honest, I like to chill for a week normally, and then normally I like doing the things that I like training, like I won't touch weights. I normally just do bar workouts. And then I normally go do boxing and that here and there. Like I love doing that. I just love getting away from footy, to be honest. It's my time, like, to really just cool off. I don't think about footy one bit when I get into the break. And then when it starts to get closer, but I start to do like field sessions, like for pre-season to get ready. And yeah, this year, really, I was really at my fittest before pre-season too. Like I really trained hard, and then I don't know, I just knuckled down, and I really stayed disciplined with my diet and that. And I was doing boxing. I was doing a lot of training. I was training like twice a day, or even 3 times. My pre-season this year was my best pre-season. Like I said, I was the fittest. I was on my diet. I was the strongest I've ever been. I was breaking times that I've never got before, and I just came back from my ACL. So I think like the proof is in the pudding with the diet. Like even Tago was getting his best scores, and one of the other younger boys that jumped on our diet like got his best scores ever. And yeah, I think you can just see like how Tago's playing too. Like it's just crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, and training with the team, like getting to be back with them again, it was good. Like I missed out for so long, you know. Felt like I felt like I was in the team, but I wasn't a part of the team because I wasn't like training with them and that. Like, so yeah, it was just good to get back there. Felt like I was back in the culture, and yeah, it's been good from here. So yeah, it's been up. How's it playing against my brother? It's a bit of a weird one because it's sort of like I don't want to verse him in a way, but I have to. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one because I never want to verse him. Like I don't know. I just feel like I play like softer, like, and I'm normally like nah, you're not my friend on the field. But I don't know. He's my brother, so it's different. Like I don't know. Family for us means a lot, and yeah, playing for him, I even told the boys like, oh, I hope he scores 4 tries, but we win. Like I just wanted him to play his best game, but yeah, it's all love, and yeah, I'm just happy he's killing it, to be honest. And yeah, picking for Origin, you won't regret it.
Who's the biggest pest in the team?
Oh, who's the biggest pest in our team, bro? This is easy. Everyone will say it, Marto. With ease, he always gets named the biggest pest. Yeah, he's a pest though, but in saying that, he's very smart. Like, he is very smart. I don't think people know how, like, he's one of those book smart people that you wouldn't think, but yeah. Sorry, bro. But yeah, he's actually just real smart, and yeah, he's got some good chat actually. We talk about some farm stuff, so yeah, but he's the biggest pest for sure.
Who's the funniest in the team?
Oh, who's the funniest in the team? I don't know, it depends who you're asking, I guess, but I feel like for the younger boys, I'm pretty up there. I say some funny things to them, they're always laughing, but I don't know who's the funniest. I don't know who the funniest is, but I'll say like who's the goofiest and all that, like Bizzo. I feel like, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Like, what you see is what you get with that bloke. Yeah, he's pretty fun. Oh, Tito, nah, he's like a ball of energy. Funniest? I don't know. Nah, I don't know, it depends, like, because everyone's different, you know what I mean? Like, different, oh no, actually the funniest in the team, Dane Laurie, I reckon, for me. Yeah, he's very funny. Everyone loves him, eh? I love that bloke. Thanks, guys, for all these questions. There was some deep questions and some good questions that I really liked answering, and yeah, I really appreciate it that you're rocking with me on this journey, and like I said, this is all new to me, and we'll grow together as a family, and we out Bat Squad.